Okay students, let us do a couple of more problems on type 5 only. Okay, so I have written the formula here for our reference. Alright, so let us consider another problem which says solve d square minus 2d plus 1 into y is equal to x cos x. It looks like a very simple problem, but here you have to apply type 5. Alright, so let us see how do we apply. Why do we apply type 5? First of all, the reason here is we have an x into v of x, a function of x, that too which is in terms of sin or cos. Okay, the first step is already done. It is in the operator form, so we just have to go directly to the auxiliary equation given by m square minus 2m plus 1 is equals to 0. Okay, so let us solve the auxiliary equation by applying splitting the middle term. So we get m square minus 2m can be written as minus m plus 1 equals to 0. Take out m common, m minus 1, take out minus 1 common and you get m minus 1 again. So the factors are m minus 1 into m minus 1 is equals to 0, which says m is having repeated roots. Therefore, our yc is equals to, we have repeated roots here, yc therefore is equals to, let me write here only, later we can use this part. Therefore, our yc, that is the complementary function, is equals to repeated root c1 plus c2x times of e to the power 1x, which is just x. This is the first part of your solution. Now coming to the yp part. Yp is equal to, we have x cos x as the phi of x. So x cos x divided by f of d, which is d square minus 2d plus 1. This is in the pattern of the fifth type. Let us see how do we expand it by applying this formula. So x minus derivative of f of d. What is the derivative of this? 2d minus 2 plus 0. Okay. So this is equal to x minus derivative of this is 2d plus 2. Sorry, 2d minus 2 plus 0 divided by d square minus 2d plus 1 into v of x. What is our v of x here? Cos x. So cos x divided by again f of d square minus 2d plus 1. So absolutely we have applied the formula. Alright. So let us see. We will split it into two parts now. But before splitting, I told you here you got to apply, what is that? Type 2. So 2 times of, otherwise 2d minus 2, let it be as it is, d square minus 2d plus 1. Now I am applying here the second type. So d square is being replaced by minus a square and here a is coefficient of x. Nothing is there, so it should be so it is supposed to be assumed as 1. So it's going to be minus 1 square. So replacing here by minus 1 square, we get cos x divided by, only d square is represented by, replaced by minus 1 square. But d will be as it is, my dear. So just remember that. So you got to remember that only d square has to be replaced by minus 1. Got it? Anyways, so this is equals to x minus 2d. We can take out a 2 common, we get a d minus 1. And what is the expansion of this one? This is nothing but m minus 1 the whole square, that is d minus 1 the whole square. So we get one term here simplified. So that's the reason I have written it in this pattern. Okay. So how do we get this? Of course, we just factorized here. You know the factors, right? So m minus 1 the whole square is the auxiliary equation. So when you apply it for the f of t, it is going to be d minus 1 the whole square. So that one term here in the numerator and one term here in the denominator both get cut and it becomes more simplified. Anyways, let us come back to this. This is going to become cos x divided by, we have a minus 1 plus 1 getting that cut, minus 2d. Now multiply x into this and this entire term into this. So we get yp therefore is equal to x into this entire term. So x by, otherwise I can write it as minus 1 by 2, otherwise x cos x by d. Okay, so minus 1 by 2 cos x by d. Then we can consider this term as well. So we get minus of minus plus 2 cos x divided by d minus 1 into 2d. So 2 cos x divided by 2d times of d minus 1. Okay, so that's what you get. Otherwise we can simplify here only, so that you don't have to apply this step again and again. Let me simplify here. This is equals to x minus 2 by d minus 1 as it is, minus 1 by 2 is as it is. Okay, so what is 1 by d? We know that 1 by d is nothing but integral. So integral of cos x dx. This makes things much more simple. Now this is equals to x minus 2 by d minus 1 as it is, minus 1 by 2 as it is. Integral cos x is sin x. Okay, so that makes your things much more simple. So let us take the product x into this and this into this. So we get therefore yp is equal to x into the entire term, that is minus 1 by 2 times of sin x. Next, minus 2 by d minus 1 into minus 1 by 2. Negative sign becomes positive. 2 gets cut. So we get sin x divided by d minus 1. So plus sin x divided by d minus 1. You got it, guys? So this one you can do. You can solve only by applying multiplying and dividing by the conjugate of this, because we got to get a d square term, then only we can apply type 2. Whenever sine cos terms are there, you have to apply type 2. Okay, so what I did, I took the conjugate of d minus 1, which is d plus 1, multiplied and divided by this. Be careful in this step, and there is no change in the first step. It will be as it is. Okay, now plus. So we have d plus 1 times of sin x divided by d minus 1 into d plus 1 will be d square minus 1. Now d sin x. What do you mean by d sin x? Let me take another step. D sin x, that is derivative of sin x plus 1 sin x whole divided by, instead of d square minus 1, let me apply type 2. The type 2 says d square has to be replaced by minus a square, and my a here is 1, so it's going to be minus 1 square, that is minus 1 minus 1. Okay, d square is replaced by minus 1 square. Don't make negative sign positive. Negative sign is outside the square, so it will not become positive. Minus x by 2 sin x is as it is, no change. Again, there will be a minus 2 here in the denominator. Derivative of, otherwise let it be like that. We'll take another step. Derivative of sin x is cos x plus sin x, the whole divided by minus 2. Okay, we can take out minus 1 by 2 common. So we get x sin x plus cos x plus sin x. You can take out sin x common from both these terms. It can be therefore written as minus 1 by 2 into x plus 1 times of sin x plus cos x. Got it, guys? So this is my y. Therefore, what is the final solution? Y is equals to yc plus yp. What is my yc? My yc therefore is equal to, you can see here, I don't know whether it is visible or not, but better let me write it here. Okay, so here only I will write the complete solution, otherwise the final solution. And my yc is c1 plus c2x into e to the power x, and my yp is this subtracting minus 1 by 2 times of x plus 1 sin x plus cos x. So this is the final solution of this particular problem. Hope everyone understood this. Shall we do more one problem? So let me solve a problem where you have 3 terms here in the phi of x part. Let us see that as well. And that also comes under the same type. Maybe mixed type. Okay, product of 3 terms, not just 2 terms, but 3 terms. Let us see. The question says, solve y double dash minus 2y dash plus y is equal to x e power sin x into sin x. See, there are 3 terms here. X into e power x into sin x. Let us see. The product of 3 terms, not just 2 terms. Okay, the first part is as usual. Putting it in the operator form, we get d square minus 2d plus 1 into y is equals to x e power x sin x. Mention what is d, that is dy dx. Auxiliary equation, guys. This is the same, right? So we get minus m can be the split. So m into m minus 1 is common again, m minus 1 into m minus 1, which gives us m is equals to 1. This is the same thing. So c1 plus c2 e to the power c2x into e to the power x. Okay, let that be there. But now coming to your important part of the problem, that is our yp. So what does this yp say? Is equals to x e to the power x sin x whole divided by f of d. Now we have the product of 3 terms. In the type 4, we saw product of 2 terms where one term is fixed, that is e power x into v of x. But in this type 5, we have product of two terms, x is fixed, v power x, v of x divided by f of t, right? But here, as this is 3 terms, we will try to write it first terms of type 4. See, I am slowly trying to merge the types. You can observe that. Now I will rearrange this. E power x will be written first into, I will group the product of other 2, that is x sin x will be treated as one function divided by f of d. And my f of d, what is my f of d, guys? F of d from the given question is d square minus 2d plus 1. Got it? Now in this case I am going to apply type 4. What does the type 4 say? Yes. What does the type 4 say? D should be replaced by d plus a. What is a? A is the coefficient of x in the exponential form. So I am going to replace d by d plus a. And my a in this case is 1. So d is replaced by d plus 1. So wherever d is there here in the denominator, I am going to substitute. E power x now comes outside. X sin x divided by, instead of d it will be d plus 1 the whole square minus 2 times of d is replaced by d plus 1 plus 1. Got it, guys? See, I am applying type 4, treating the product of 2 functions as one function. So this is one term and e power x one function of x. Got it? Now let us simplify the denominator. E to the power x sin x is as it is, divided by, simplifying the denominator, here you got to apply the identity, a plus b the whole square, you get d square plus 2d plus 1 and expand this minus 2d minus 2 plus 1. Okay, so minus 2 plus 1 gets cut, minus 2d plus 2d also gets cut. Everything gets cut, but still we have this is equals to e power x into x sin x divided by d square. Guys, this is the stage where we got to apply our type 5, x into another function of x. Forget about e power x, it's already come out of it. So now x into a function of x, got it? So x into function of x, what is the formula? So x minus f dash of d divided by f of d into the function divided by f of d. Let us apply that. So type 5, I am mentioning here the name. Okay, so let us apply the type 5 here. So we get our yp therefore is equals to e power x as it is into this part is replaced by x minus f dash of d. Our f of d is d square, f dash of d is 2d divided by d square into whatever the function here, sin x. X won't come anymore, only the function comes. X will be just outside here, okay, in the brackets. So sin x divided by d square, got it? So this is equals to e power x as it is. We can cut a d here, so it gets simplified, x minus 2 by d times of, now here I told you we got to apply type 2. So type 2, that is replacing d square by minus a square, and here our a is 1. So d square is replaced by minus 1 square. So sin x divided by minus 1 square, which is nothing but minus 1. E power x is as it is. Now multiply x into sin x by minus 1, which is going to be minus x sin x. Again minus of minuses, plus 2 sin x divided by d, and 1 by d is nothing but our integral. Either you can do by dividing and multiplying, otherwise taking the integral easily. Because the function is easier, it's always preferable to go with a, rather than applying type 2 again, it's always preferable to go with integration, simple integration. So e power x as it is, minus x sin x, plus 2 is outside, 1 by d is replaced by integral sin x dx. That is equals to e power x minus x sin x plus 2, integral of sin x is minus cos x. So it's going to be, you can take out a negative sign if you want, minus e power x into x sin x plus 2 cos x. This is our yp part. Understood? So we have done here multiple types basically. First we have applied type 4, next we have applied type 5, and of course we have again applied type 2 as well. Okay, so because this function has product of 3 terms in the non-homogeneous part, that is the right side of the equation. Anyways, coming to the last part of the solution, that is to write the complete solution given by yc plus yp, which is equals to, what is our yc? c1 plus c2x into e to the power x. Again our yp, there is a negative sign guys, because I have taken out negative sign, minus e power x into x sin x plus 2 cos x. Understood? If you want, you can take out e power x also common, but not a problem. You can leave it here only. It looks a much more simplified version. Understood, students?